Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt, and welcome back to BeamNG DRIVE. We've been messing around with a lot of other pre-alpha driving and racing games. Your Assetto of course, is your next car game, obviously the biggest comparison to BeamNG DRIVE. But we're back here in this amazing game because I have not forgotten about it. But not really because there's been any significant update as of yet. In the forums, there's little screenshots and dev blog updates that are showing the things they're adding, and there's a whole new menu system they're working on, and a whole bunch of other fancy stuff. But because in the time that I've been away from BeamNG DRIVE, much like the old rigs of rods, the community has stepped up and added a bunch of new features, maps, cars, vehicles, planes, helicopters, crazy stuff to the game that if you have the alpha, the paid-for alpha version, and not the free what is it called? Preview, tech demo. If you have the paid-for alpha version, as I do, then you are able to install these pretty easily. You download them from the forums, and then just drop them into your levels or your vehicles folder in the installation directory. But today, we're going to check out some new user-made maps. As I scroll through here, you can see we have more than just the default maps, and we have some crazy testing grounds that remind us a lot of the next car game pre-release, but we also have some real racetracks and things. The first here being Laguna Seca. We're going to try out this track. This is I saw this and I'm like, oh, I don't think I've played a game that has Laguna Seca, a racing game that has Laguna Seca in it recently. The last game I think I can remember is like the old what do I call it? Gran Turismo 1 and 2 for the old original PlayStation. It's probably the last time I played a racing game in Laguna Seca. So let's choose a simple car. Let's choose the sport version of the hatchback. Got some crazy lighting effect coming out of the bottom of my car. I don't know what that's about. I have been having some stability issues, as could be the case with many a user-based mod, but also just this game in particular is a little bit tough on the old processing noodle. So I've reduced some of the graphics options. Hopefully, it'll just, for no reason whatsoever. Let's get on the track. There's nobody else racing. No need to stay on the pit lane. What was I about to say? Turn down the graphics options. It'll just sometimes up and decide to freeze and crash on me, but so far so good. What was I starting to say? I was starting to say something. Oh, I'm attempting also a different way to record this game. For those of you who remember the older videos I've put up, YouTube just likes to just ruin the bit rate is just atrocious for BeamNG DRIVE. I think it has to do with all the details and the shading, and especially when you're in the normal floating helicopter. When you're in the normal BeamNG maps, there's a lot of foliage and leaves and grass and stuff, and the YouTube processing is really built to process, vlog type videos, not really the detailed gaming videos, so it gets really pixely and just gross. So what I'm trying is actually recording with fraps in a smaller, off the track, a smaller 720p sized window, and then I'm going to try upscaling it to 1080p so that really you're only getting 720p as far as the pixels are concerned, but we can take advantage. Oh, here comes the carousel. That's what it's called, right? It's a crazy turn. I handled that? Okay, oh no, I handled that terribly. Look at what happened to my wheel. I clipped the inside of the rumble strips. Alright, let's reset ourselves and turn around. That's pretty funny. So yeah, I'm trying that. And hopefully we can take advantage of the increased bit rate of the 1080p setting on YouTube while still just recording in 720p. I don't know why I'm explaining this to you. You don't care, you just want to see the video. But a very... Uh-oh, I'm going to clip the inside again. A very faithful recreation of Laguna Seca here. Apparently, according to the forums, the person who made this actually took the map, like the map of the track, from another video game, and I'm not sure how they do it, but they applied it... Whoa, we had some frame things going on there. Then applied it to whatever format BeamNG DRIVE requires, so that is of questionable and dubious legality of using another game's resources, but again, this is a very... It's like the Wild West out there when it comes to user-made mods. Well, you never know what you're gonna get. But this, so far, seems to have been recreated quite well. If I can stay on the track, let's go to the in-car view. Now it's a set, of course. Whoa, a little bit twitchy. Was that just a bird suspended in the air? I think I saw a bird in the sky. But yeah, I only recently started to remember about Laguna Seca from Vintage Beef. He's playing the next, or the current, I guess, Forza game, and Laguna Seca is in that, and I thought it was quite funny because the first time he raced it, he didn't know about the carousel turn. So... is that what it's called, or is it called the corkscrew? I think it's called the carousel. It's just this really bizarre blind left that's coming up here that, whoa, I remember quite significantly. Because when it catches you off guard the first time, you tend to remember it, so you have to kind of brake going up this hill. And then you got a little bit of a... it's like a chicane, but there's like a 40-foot drop that takes place in the chicane. Stay on the road. Oh, I may have, oh dear! Oh dear. Okay, I may have damaged my wheel coming out of that. Maybe not, although it does look a little bit like my suspension is collapsed on the left side. Oh yeah, I did damage my wheel coming out of that turn. It's a little bit wobbly. And that's kind of important with a front-wheel drive car. Oh god, oh dear lord, I have no control. Well, that happens. Whoa, that's a good way to end a track race here in BeamNG DRIVE. So let's go back to the menu, and hopefully the game doesn't crash. Yeah, smooth like butter. And let's try one of the other tracks. Did I just put a K in the word tracks? There is this high-speed ring, another one that reminds me of the Gran Turismo games. There's just a big, that said it was a 13-kilometer just oval, where you can test the top speed of your vehicles. So, I feel like it's probably best to try the Savetta Bolide, which is the early 80s style supercar that they've added to the game, and see what sort of top speeds this thing can get. Just getting up to the top speed is difficult, because this car is kind of slick. It's very slippery, especially during acceleration. But so far so good. Oh god. Alright, here we go. We have a speedometer there on the left. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa! Why does the start-finish line have a ramp? That's not necessary at all. Alright, we're sticking around 100 miles an hour. I'm trying to get nice and straight here. I'm not using a racing wheel. I'm using my controller, my USB controller. So it's better than the keyboard, but it's still a little bit twitchy. I'm assuming this is in miles per hour. So we're up to 120. The sun is actually shining through the roof of the car. So apparently this car is constructed out of a very thin construction paper. Oh, we're losing it. We're losing it. We're losing it. Oh, okay. I guess we're on the inside now. We're stuck because there's a wall. So let's try to get things back together. Sticking around 120. No, 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 no. Take it easy. I feel like there should be an extra gear here. Is it gonna shift? I'm redlining it. Alright, let's just go straight. Shift! Yeah, okay, it sounded like there should be another gear there. I'm not steering. I'm hopefully... the banking... yeah, the banking makes it so that I don't have to steer so much. Although I should steer just a little bit. 135 about. We could just, oh god, so windy. Bumpy, so bumpy. Alright, settle down. Come on, 140. We can reach 140. Ha, oh. Yee. It's like ice skating or driving a speedboat. Whoa. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy. Come on, 140. I'm like right there. Am I at 140? Oh, watch the wall. Oh, that was too much of a turn. Too much of a turn. 140. I think we can call that 140. Yeah, that's definitely 140 right there. So, that's the wall. That is the kind of disappointing top speed for this car, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to go much, much faster, given that the speedometer goes up to 160 or 180. Good grief. False advertising. Although, it is very twitchy indeed. All right, let's try to. Oh, here we go. There's an angle. This is not the best way to be driving a car. Oh, was that a mile marker? How much further do I have to go until I hit that start-finish? Oh, okay. I thought that was like a pothole. The start-finish line has like a little bit of a bump. Keep an eye on the mile markers. All right, here comes one. Mile marker 11, what'd they say? Or kilometer marker 13. So we should start coming around to, there was a blimp, perhaps that's the front stretch. Well, it's just a big circle. 12, yep, alright, 1 kilometer left. Easy, watch the wall. Alright, mile marker 0. Okay, where's the start finish line? I do need to be aware of that. It's going to kind of mess me up, I feel. There it is. Whoa! Whose idea was that? Crazy people. Putting jumps. Oh, there's a little road that goes off there. Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, this is kind of a boring track, obviously, but there seems to be some stuff going on the infield there. And I suppose I haven't downloaded any additional cars yet, but I suppose there's probably some user-made cars that might get a better top speed than this guy. Let's just hit this wall to see what happens. Oh! That's what happens. Your wheel just pops off at 140 miles an hour. That's a shame. That is a real shame. Hello? Little help. Alright, so, okay, that was the high-speed oval track, or whatever they called it, so let's exit back to the main menu and check out some other ones. Let's go down here. I'm gonna try out, like, normal tracks before I try out crazy, insane ones like that. Oh, the other one I downloaded was the Top Gear test track. Let's see how this one is. Obviously not officially licensed. I believe they're oh god, frames, okay, easy. They appear to have messed up the grass textures. What are you, growing oranges? Let's choose another car. The V8 Special. Bling! Alright. This car has no business on the Top Gear test track. But I'm assuming here is the... Yeah, this has got to be the track over here. Okay, this looks quite terrible with the missing textures. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. I did literally just download this track from the website. Is this the start finish? Yeah, this is the start finish. Pretty low res, but I guess we'll have to see if it's a faithful recreation of the Top Gear test track. Alright. We have to get up to the line. I don't have a manual transmission here, so I guess this will just be... If anybody has a stopwatch, 3, 2, 1, go! Whoa, okay. A spirited start. Whoa, okay. Very slippery start as well. Alright, the first turn should be coming up if I know my top gear. Yep, okay, slow down. Whoa, okay. That's interesting. Gotta get back out to the tires. And then Chicago. Ah, good lord. Alright. Feels a little bit small as far as the scale is concerned. The Top Gear test track. Okay, here's... okay, here's... No, wait, this is Chicago. No, wait. What? This is, I don't know the names of the turns. One of them is called Chicago. I know that much just because that's where I'm from. So it's like, oh, that's my turn. Here's the follow-through. I remember the follow-through. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to lift. Yeah, I should lift. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Okay. Easy. Good. Okay, watch out for the tire wall. Tires. Clip the inside there. Okay. And... second to last corner. Looks like it's right there for the brake and the missing textures. Oh, oh, oh. Stay off the grass. Gambon. Gee. Little bump. And across the line. Yeah, this feels a little bit small. Like the scale they have isn't quite right. Whoa. I could be wrong. I don't know. And just comparing, this is another, like I said, this the Top Gear people have their agreement with Microsoft for Forza. So I've seen Beef race around the Top Gear test track, and it seems to be a little bit different in his game versus this one. Whoa, whoa. Of course, this car is not the prime choice. Whoa! Alright, take it easy, take it easy. Bounce, bounce. Nope, I just went through that corner accidentally. Oh god, oh dear. Where's the turn? There it is. Oh lord. Yeah, there needs to be a bump there. There's a bump. All right, they need. This one's still a work in progress. When you go on the forums, each of the posts for these type of things, like tracks or cars or whatever add-ons, get a little tag that either say they're work in progress or they're released or they've been abandoned. Even there's a. Oh, okay. There's invisible stuff here. Careful of the invisible stuff. This one, I believe, was a work in progress. But interesting, you would assume somebody would make this track. Obviously, the missing textures, as I've said, are a little bit of a problem. And I feel like the scale, and they need some of the changes in elevation for, you know, like the bump across the start-finish line. And, I mean, they might have the whole thing. Because it's on an airfield, so maybe they have actually recreated the entire airfield and not just the test track. That would be impressive. Oh, I know recently on Google Maps, they sent the Google Streetcar around the Top Gear test track, so you can go check that out. And they have the Stig driving along next to the Top Gear, or I'm sorry, the Google Street View car. Whoa, whoa, okay. We're going into the fields of no textures. No textures, no textures. Okay, yeah, this must be like a runway. The runway. How fast does this car go? I can't really see. Oh, steering wheel's in the way. That looks like we're just passing 100 now. We're gonna run out of runway. 110. Oh lord. 115. Oh god. Oh, we fell out. We fell out. I thought the wheels would be, you know, objects you could collide with. Still works, everybody. Just gotta take it over to Mako and they'll buff that right out. Alright, well, work in progress, very cool. I hope whoever's making this continues to make it and improve it. So let's go back, and now what you've all been waiting for is the crazy... Whoa, got some sort of staticky wind noise happening in the background here. The crazy, insane testing track, and there's also this other one, the ultimate test terrain. Competing insane testing areas. Alright, let's go here and check this one out. Oh, mercy. What is that gonna do? You spin around and then just pile yourself into the ground. Oh my. Is that a staircase? We have to do the staircase, everybody. Let's choose a car. Let's choose the off-road version of this car. It's probably the more robust of the vehicles that are available. I'm assuming this is the road that you take to get up top here. Now it's time for mindless destruction. I want to try the staircase. That seems like a good time to be had by all. Come on, you can do it, little buddy. Up the hill. Alright, very nice. Woo. Don't go off the other side. There appears to be nothing. Alright, come on. Where is the staircase? What is up there? Oh, textures. I'm assuming this is where the staircase is, and that goes somewhere else entirely. And there, oh my god. There is a pit into the abyss. Oh, don't start rolling backwards. Keep it in gear. Alright, I'm looking to see where this ends. There's a stair. Is that a volcano? Really? Was that necessary to put liquid molten lava? Alright, let's get a nice little runoff here. And down the stairs like a slinky. Yee. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, oh my. Oh dear. Goodness. Oh, we're gonna go off. No, get back on. Oh, I hit slow motion right there. Which was not very dramatic because we were already quite destroyed. Boing. Come on, right yourself. Aw, the gear shaft broke. Or the drive shaft, gear shaft, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, there was like another thing over there. Alright, let's reset right here so we can just check out what this thing was. Oh, what I should have done was set myself my save point up on the top. What kind of madness is that? That's evil is what that is like spikes and things. Evil, I say. We're not going to have time to look at everything in this map. Let's just check out what we can. I'm curious to know what is this? It's like a bridge into a ramp. Oh, there's a, whoa. I was not watching where I was going. There was a valley. And I'm not talking about the kind where you get your ranch dressing. Alright, well we gotta do one of these loop-de-loop things. This might not be the car to do it in. Not the greatest in terms of power and acceleration, but for science! Alright, let's reset ourselves right here. And away we go. It's flashing a blue light. Oh, that was a mess up to begin with. Oh, you can do it! Oh, you can't. You cannot do it. Oh, broken. Oh, I could actually just do this. And then let's choose a different car. Let's choose that Savetta Bolide to see if it can do a better job at the loop-de-loop. Let's actually get a better run-up while we're at it, too, because science! And away we go. A little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. And accelerate. Oh, I think it broke the engine already. Yep. I have no power. Oh, flattened. Oh, look at the headrests are poking through. Told you this thing was made out of cardboard. What else do we got? We got some trees and little hoops to fly through. Flaming hoops, if you will. That looks kind of dangerous. What is... Oh, is there like another... They've added like a mud track over there? Good lord, these sadistic people. Well, now that looks like fun. That I have to do. I kind of understand the concept. Oh, don't do it on the dirt. Like a glove. Oh, I might be too close. You're too close, man. Alright, here we go. Just gotta do a loop, and then you come out clean on the other side. Yeet. Nope, no you don't. You do not come out clean on the other side. I think you need a car that has less of a front nose there. So let's choose that one. The Moonhawk, the Special, is missing its bumpers, right? Yeah, okay. So this one should have a better time. You know, this is just common knowledge when you're talking about cars. If you go to a dealership and you're like, what do you have that can do a loop-de-loop? I need a short wheelbase. No bumpers in the way. Alright, here we go. Oh, we're having some frame issues, but that's alright. We can do it. Yes! No! I'm doing it! Going all around! Get out the other side! Oh, dang it! I'm still driving. We still survived all of that. What is this? Another bottomless pit. Nope, I can't turn, though. I'm curious. I regret nothing! Oh! Spikes! It's like a trap in the original Tomb Raider. Ow. Yeah, don't reset yourself down there. You'll be trapped. What else do we have? I think this one, what it has to offer is the really gigantic mountain. I'm wondering what those little thin, spindly things are. I don't know how that's possible. Over on the left? Like, how do you even get up there, and what do you do whence you are? Whence you are. Alright, let's go back up. Whoa! Let's go back up, and that looks like a ski jump or something. Let's check that out. Alright guys, we're up here on the top, and it appears to be like almost a ramp where you put your tires into the sides. Does this have the right width? It should. Aha. Alright, just get yourself... Oh no, don't get stuck. There we go. Yep, just oomph. Aw, dang it. I didn't do that with enough oomph, but yeah, there appears to be just little troughs where your tires go. Come on, you can do it. Just get down. Oh, hold on, I gotta try again. Alright, we need some speed, power to go off that little ledge. And like I said, maybe this car isn't the one to choose. It did have some problems even just getting up this hill. And yes. Sort of. Alright, now give it some oomph. No, dang it, you. Dang you. How about, what that's not gonna work. What happens if, Alright, hold on, I say. The whole thing is just going south. It's going south, I say. I need to make sure I get on the particular tracks, but then I also need to make sure I actually give myself enough of a push. Alright, yeah, just... No! Dang it! Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Dang it! My rear tires are on there, but my front... My front are not. Alright! I'm back! I've done it! With a much larger vehicle! I'm not sure where we're going, or what's going to happen when we get there. This track seems like a trap. There's a blue thing. There's a blue thing! Hold on, I need to... Slow motion! We have to slow motion this, because it appears as though our journey is going to come to an abrupt end. Alright. Get a nice close-up view. This is going to be very terrible for everybody. Oh, man. I hope you're wearing your seatbelt. That's pretty bad. I would say that this vehicle failed this crash test. Indeed. So, anyway, I know there's another track that I have to do, the ultimate test track. We'll do that in another video. This video has gone on for a significant amount of time. So much fun to be had in BeamNG DRIVE. I will attempt to track down once again and put the links to the individual maps that I used here in case you do have the BeamNG DRIVE Alpha. And you can enjoy crazy, spectacular, crash-tacular, in other words, you mush together tacular times yourself. And I would appreciate you let me know what you think of this video with a little thumbs up or a comment or subscribe for more stuff. Like I said, I'm going to try more of this track out and the other ultimate test track at a later date. And until then, my name is Kurt. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Are you okay? Is everybody okay? Wiggle your toes. Maybe. I don't know. I think we're dead.